Shalom Akim. I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh Bashem, Yahushai Bashem, Rakah Kadash. Double honors to elders and apostles of GMS for teaching real well, and salutations to all the Akim in all four corners of earth who's pushing his truth and sincerity. Shalom Akim. I'm going to get into this to this little video right here. You know, just adding on and showing more and more the decline of Babylon the Great. You know, you have these different horror days that are coming up. You know, and one of the adult favorites is this Halloween that's coming up. But you know, one of Jake's adult Jake's, what do they love to spend their money on? Their two favorite ones are coming up. Is you know, well, you could throw three of them because they love their birthday parties, Christmas and Thanksgiving Day. You know, Thanksgiving Day is coming up, and like we joke, that's the only day that Jake get a full meal. You know, they been eating hot Cheetos with meat sauce on it throughout the days, you know, throughout these days, and then on that one day they get to eat good, and they cherish that day, and they look forward to that day. But guess what? Babylon the Great is starting to show herself. She's revealing herself. She's coming apart right now, man, from the seams. You know, a lot of these stores that were open and were once prosperous, they're not open no more. You know, so a lot of these things or these businesses are closing and stuff. You know, this video is going to show that. And you know, when we go through, whether we're in downtown Chicago or even the little suburb area we're at or wherever we're going, you're seeing more and more of these box malls closed. You're seeing these huge for sale signs, for rent signs on these on all these like storefronts that used to have mom and pop stores in it. Just more and more sign of the decline of Babylon, man. You know, and they want to blame it on this pandemic that happened. You know, that's another thing that they want to do. You know, these idiots want to well, if it wasn't for that and this, you know, they're not looking at the underlying surface of things were going bad before this pandemic hit. You know, things were coming apart before this hit. You know, just added on to it. This was a super catalyst to add on to it. You know, this is why you know, right now, people they're closing more and more of these stores, and they're trying to figure it out because the people aren't going to these stores. They're not coming out because the crime rate's going up. They're also in fear. You know, you've pumped this fear into these people, man. So they don't know. They don't know. They're, like my mama used to say, they don't know their ass from a hole in the ground, man. Right now, you know. This is perfect ripening. This is perfect picking for the enemies to come through. America's enemies to come on through. You know, as well as it's perfect picking for America to fold from inside, man. These people don't know what to do. They don't know who to believe in. They're just looking for answers, you know. Well, here it is. We have the answers, and we have to thank the Lord daily, Thawada Yahweh Shem Yahushai, for giving us and keeping us in this truth, man, and covering us with these words, man, because we would be one of these sheep out here in this dark-ass world, man, you know. And this world is very dark, man. Just look, it's death all around you, man. You know, nothing's happy. Nothing is happy in this place, man. Everything is upset. The trees are upset. The grass is upset. The birds are upset. They don't even sing like they used to. Where was the bees this summer? We didn't see any bees. They were around, but we didn't see them, you know. A lot of the things have died off, man. Just more and more showing of the times, man. Showing other times, man. All these people are just thinking everything's going to go back. Just wait till 2025 or something, you know. They got certain dates where they got on their calendars where everything goes back to normal, supposedly, in their mind, you know. Well, guess what? Russia's preparing for war and the rest of the world is preparing for war. Europe is preparing for war too, you know. But America is asleep. So here's just more sign times. This video is going to point that out, as well as, you know, you're going to see some, like this is, I forgot, she said this is Lower New York. It's shuttered down all those stores, those Zare stores, those, I pronounced it wrong, those high-end stores and stuff. But let me bring this up, man. This is Ecclesiastes 12 and start at 1. Remember now that I created in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. While the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinding cease because there are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened, man. And so these people are going to be very, very hurt very soon, man. You know, because their happy days of life are over with, man. You know, those days are over with. The world is preparing for war, and soon war will be in the threshold and the foothold of Babylon the Great, man. Babylon just blew up those pipelines. They were sending gas to Europe. So these people, that's not gonna go unforgotten, And all the fingers are pointing to America. And right about now, a lot of our leader officials, they're bragging about it. They're happy that happened, Let me play some of this video and bring some more verses out.
To give you an idea of just how many businesses have pulled out of this area, take a look over my shoulder here. This big space used to be the Container Store. That's now gone. Take a look across the street where the glass is, the glass doors. That used to be Aldo Shoes. That's gone. Right next door used to be the Gap. That is gone. Right next door to that, Banana Republic. That is gone. And now the latest to pull out of this area, right across the street where the green boarding is, that was Zara. All of these businesses and more pulling out, making this shopping area here on the Upper East Side pretty much a wasteland.
We're living in urban wastelands right about now, man. The only thing that keeps a lot of these cities going, a lot of these different places going, are the holidays. You know what I mean? And when you look at some of these small towns, what keeps a lot of these small towns going? A lot of the colleges and stuff, man, and the mom and pop stores. So all of that, everything is gone. Everything's like trickle effects in this place, man. Trickle down effects. That's what's going on in this place, man. Once one thing's crashed, another thing crashes, and that's what's going on, man. And the sheeple that, they're gonna get a good dose of that, man. Let me bring this out. This is Jeremiah 5 and I'm gonna start 5 and 7. 51 and 7. Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad. And what's that wine? Some of these philosophies in America pushes upon them. Every rights for everybody. Which is a lie. They have, what else they have? They tell you to change. It's okay if you change your sex, They tell you that America's one of the most doped up societies in the world, You go on and on, man. These are just different atrocities that this place has. And in the different parts of the places of the world, they could come here and they can reap and they could do those things. They could do whatever their heart desires, This is Jeremiah 51 and 8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her. Take balm for her pain. If so be she would be healed. And in this place, it's unhealable, man. You got it's just too much going on, man. Too much wickedness, man. You got colleges where burial sites where Native Americans were buried at, man. You got reports down in Florida. A lot of these projects, these were grave sites for slaves and stuff. So imagine just where you put the water pipes at, try to put them, try to dig them to a certain point low under the ground. And right above that, you got bodies that are seeping down into that stuff, man. So you drinking goddamn near corroded water, man, with the corroded pipes and stuff. This place got to go, man. It's blood shed all across this place, man. These other nations come here, like I said a second ago, they come here and they get away with their different wickedness, man. They're different, whatever they're setting on their heart, they could get away with it here in Babylon the Great, man. This is Jeremiah 51 and 9. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go one into his own country. For her judgment reaches into heaven and is lifted up even to the skies, man. So the Lord will, the Lord sees what's going on in this place, man. He hears our cries, man. He hears our cries, and Babylon's judgment will not go unseen and unheard, man. It's reaching up to the heavens, man. So the Lord is upset with this place, man. So that's why you see a lot of the things and businesses falling apart. This place is done with, man. It cannot be healed, man. So when Jake's out here talking about building up here in Babylon, they done lost their damn mind, man. You're trying to heal a place that cannot be healed. It's like a body that just got shot up and bullet wounds are leaking all out the bullet wounds, and all you got is one Band-Aid to patch up a bunch of a shotgun gauge, a 7.62 wound, man, a chopper wound or something to that effect. You can't use no Band-Aid for that, man. You got to put some compression. You got to wrap it up, man. And even then, he still probably ain't even in good shape, man. And that's just basically what America is. Every time you see a new politician comes in, what does he do? He sells the people lies, man. And these people, they look a hook, line, and sinker for the lies and bull, man. You know? But at the end of the day, this was a place of our punishment, man. And that's why another reason that, you know, when the Lord pulls you out of this wicked world, you got to understand that this is a place of our punishment. This is not a place of our rest. So the things that happen to us, we understand why they happen to us, man. This is Isaiah 10 and I'm going to start 10 and 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and the right grievances which they have prescribed, man. That's all Babylon has done, man. You know, the righteous decrees and just writing grievous things. They write us off. They call us all sorts of names, man. You know, they told all these different heathen nations that we're killers, we're robbers, we're rapers, you know. And in all actuality, it was Esau that does that, man. You know, Isaiah 10 and 2, to turn aside the needy from judgment and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that windows may be their prey and that they may rob the fatherless, man. And this place loves to do that, man. You know, this place loves to just take from the poor, man. You know, and that's another reason, you know, this is not our place of rest, man. We're at the bottom. We get murdered by the police. Our neighborhoods are jacked up. The people in our neighborhoods are jacked up. Our own people are jacked up. We need healing, man.
Definitely hard for me to like find places that I can shop at.
I used to shop at all of the stores, and now I have to travel uptown or downtown.
Most of 59th Street and Lexington Avenue is now vacant, a desolate area for shopping. Most of the stores are gone, including H&M, which was one of the anchor chains on the block.
I mean, it's the sign of the times.
Catherine Wild is a business expert in the city.
More people left the zip codes on the Upper East Side during the pandemic for homes in other locations than any other zip code in the city. So they had a loss of their local customer base.
She says the pandemic has also killed business in other ways.
They were also an area that was very dependent on international tourism and business travelers for their shopping and activity, and that's been cut off for the last couple of years.
On top of that, e-commerce became the easiest way to shop during the pandemic.
Affordable stores are those that actually have lost a lot of business during the period where people just shifted to the internet and were buying off Amazon for the most part.
So now we wait to see what comes next. On the Upper East Side,
Yeah, what comes next is just more and more things falling apart, man. This is just more and more signs of the times, man. Whether these people want to bite the apple or not, man, you know? We see the things that's coming down the road, man. Babylon is not going to be healed, like the scriptures say. With that being said, I hope this is edifying. Shalom, Akim.